Welcome. Today, I'm going to be sharing about how to embrace your cycle. So, this is in particular if you're perimenopausal and you're noticing lots of changes as you go into this new stage approaching menopause. There are some things that you can do to really help balance your system, to understand your system at the different phases, to eat, to live in accordance with that cycle. And that will help bring some balance and some continuity through. And if you're just newly in menopause, there are some things you can do to balance out your life. You can apply this to your cycle, as I said. You can use it uh, in accordance with the moon cycle. We have many different cycles. We have daily cycles, we have menstrual cycles, we have moon cycles, we have yearly cycles, and we have life cycles. So today I'm going to talk a little bit about a woman's cycle, if she's in perimenopause, menstruating, or just finding a new way to understand your cycle and honor your body during this powerful stage of life. So welcome. My name is Angela Warburton. If you have not met me before, I'm an Eastern medicine practitioner. I have over 25 years of experience working with women in the clinic, and it is my mission to help women transition through perimenopause and menopause with more ease, with more grace, with more power, understanding what's happening in the body, how to harness the wisdom, how to listen to your body symptoms and signs, and then have the tools to bring balance back through these time-tested tools through Eastern medicine, using essential oils, natural, holistic approach to this powerful time of life so you can feel better and ideally more vibrant and enjoy the process more than having it be something that is miserable and something to be dreaded, because it's not. Okay, so today the cycles. So there are 4 distinct phases of a menstrual cycle. It also mirrors our land if we go through 4 seasons within a year. And then we can apply this to life cycles as well. So birth and childhood would be like spring, like the first cycle. Summer would be more equated to our menstrual years, when we're able to procreate, when we're in our 20s, 30s, early 40s. Menopause is the 3rd stage, which would be equated with more like fall energy, where we're bringing our energy in, we're letting go, we're shedding what isn't working, we're reassessing in some ways. It's just like reprioritizing. And then the 4th stage of the seasons of life will be winter. That's more of our wise woman years, the elder years, where we've got a sense of wisdom and inner knowing. It's not so much about external, but there's a lot of internal activity, but we put our energy out in the world in a very strategic way. So this also applies to the cycle. So if you're menstruating, really understanding your cycle. So if you are in the first phase, this would be day 1 to 5, 1 to 7 of your cycle. This is a time where you really want to prioritize rest, renewal, reflection. This is a time to recuperate. This is when you're bleeding if you have a cycle. And this is really about embracing periods of just being more than doing, a lot of letting go. This is a time when we're very deeply connected with ourselves. This is a time we equate with winter. It's a time of stillness and of going inwards. This time for food wise, you really want to build your what we call yin or estrogen building foods. So if you do a little bit of fasting, this is a great time to do it, sort of 16, 17-hour fast. And, you want to highlight some foods like pumpkin seeds, flax seeds, legumes like chickpeas or peas, soybeans, all great to build this energy. Healthy fats, so cold pressed oils, really helpful. And a lot of the vegetables like spinach, sprouts, onion, garlic, zucchini, broccoli, cauliflower, those are all great to help build the estrogen naturally, but to rebuild, you want to replenish the blood. So blood building foods, beets can be really helpful. Red meat a little bit to rebuild after your cycle or during and after your cycle. Then we have more the follicular phase. So this is what we call equated with the waxing moon. It's spring energy. This is a building. This is about new beginnings, new growth. This is often a time where you have a lot of energy. Have new ideas. You have new intentions. You're putting plans into place. This is like the first step of new projects. And this is sort of cultivating newness. This is often a time where you're starting to build energy and have more energy to put out there in the world. So it's like bubbling up. So starting new ventures, new ideas. This is springtime. And then we have what we consider the full moon, or that ovulation phase. This is more days 11 to 15. We have energy during this phase. This is often where fertility, if this is where if we're menstruating, we're fertile, this is when that would happen. But energetically, we're more visible, we're ready to be out there, we're good in big groups. Anything that requires us to be in the spotlight, to be seen, we're more magnetic at this time, just naturally have more energy. So this would be the peak, like summer, a peak of your energy. So it's a time to share who you are with the world, manifesting. It's a great time. It's a time where you can, food-wise, feast, allow for a mix of healthy carbohydrates, root vegetables, oranges, citrus, veggies, squashes. Those are all great during this time. And then we go after summer comes fall. So that's where we start to bring the energy in. It's like pulling the energy in. This is the luteal phase in, if you're cycling, the waning moon. So after full moon, it starts to retract again and go in. So this is more about completion. It's more of an inward focus. Activities, this is where you probably want to be more in one-on-one things or more time on your own. So anything that you haven't completed, it's a really great time to tie up loose ends. So it's a time to prepare for the rest. So it's like, what needs to be done? You want to clean up your house, de-junking, puttering, being at home, just reflecting on what's been happening or what hasn't been, and then acting accordingly. So this is a time to go inwards, and this time is about slowing down. And so you really want to look at your social schedule. Are you overbooked during this time? During ovulation, you might have lots of energy, but in this time, you want to go inwards and really book off time in your schedule to rest and reflect. This whole phase is also around menopause. So this is a time where we want to go inward, look at, oh, I'm putting my energy in all these places. Does it work for me? Is this where I want to be? It's a time where we shed, letting go. Like I said, cleaning up the details. Food-wise, you can do a lot of natural carbohydrate feasting if you're menstruating. So healthy carbohydrates, progesterone building foods. I've done a whole section on that. But seeds like sunflower seeds are really good at this time. Root veggies, sweet potatoes, yams, squashes are really great. Turnips, some of those, acorn squash, honey nut squash, butternut squash, spaghetti squash, any of those are really great. They're going to naturally build your progesterone, but they're going to be naturally energizing for this stage of life. Brussels sprouts, the cruciferous are great, broccoli, cauliflower as well. And sunflower seeds and sesame seeds, also great for this time. So there you go. So that's just a little bit of that, watching your energy, that it can change season to season. If you're menstruating over the course of a month with the moon, so following those moon cycles, the full moon, well, starting with the dark moon, building up to the full moon, and then waning again. And that would be that last stage equated with menopause. So hopefully that made sense to you. If you like this video, please hit like, send me your comments. I love to know if you have want any clarifications or have questions, pop it in the comment. If you want more videos like this, helping you understand your body in this slightly more holistic way, please subscribe, because I'm doing videos every week. And if you know anyone that would benefit from this, please forward it on. I am here to serve and help women thrive during midlife and menopause. So thanks for being here. I will see you next time.